Good day everybody, this is Pillar from Tales Productions and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic and this playthrough of a Sith Assassin on a completely free-to-play account. We are definitely finishing off Balsavas in this episode. I know I said that in the last one, but it took a little bit longer to go through the planetary storyline than I thought, obviously. We're now at the class storyline, ready to go on. We're in a beautiful area, it's a lovely purple hue. I do love that look, but this is the last thing we have to do. I think, anyway. I'm just claiming. I've got no idea, really. Well, let's go in and find out. So this should be Mother, which is going to cure whatever illness I've got from confronting Darth Thanaton with the power of all the ghosts. I think that's probably the best way to describe it all. Ooh, cool. A primeval guardian. Nice. Lovely. Alright, so I think that's all we need to do for the... obviously there's no bonus, so I don't need to check anything else. But it looks like we're already at the point... Oh, so this whole room is probably like a big machine. Do I just need to get in there? Hello? Mother?
Hush. Which of my children are you? Why have they sent you to me?
So they did talk a lot about rebuilding. So I need to be rebuilt. Maybe.
I am looking for a machine that can rebuild me.
The Rakata called me the Mother Machine. I call myself a Shah.
Okay.
My children are as numerous as the Rakata once were. I called them Twi'lek, Sabrak, Eshka. I loved them all. I can remake you, but I must ask you to free me. I will no longer slave to the Rakata. Their age is done.
What's a remarkable device like you doing in prison?
This prison was built to hold me and my children. The Rakata enslaved me to create a force-powerful species that might give them insight into their own lost sensitivity.
Bah! Never trust a machine.
They took some of my children for slaves, imprisoned others for further experimentation or destruction. Please, you must release me.
My children for slaves, imprisoned others for further experimentation or destruction. So this is weird. So saying no is a light side option, but keeping her imprisoned and then me using her to create things, surely that would be a dark side thing. I don't know. Well, obviously I'm not going to go for a light side option anyway.
Alright, how do I release you?
The Rakata gave me the freedom to create within their parameters, but they built me to be far more powerful. Disable the terminals nearby. They restrain me. With release, I will remake you however you please.
There could be something in that. Power for you is power for us. Bah! What she calls affection is just a series of subroutines. Don't trust her.
I'm not sure. Obviously I'm going to go for the dark side option, but it does seem a bit strange the way it's all...
Consider it done.
Obviously I can't
Dear
trust her.
child, your kindness will not be forgotten.
Releasing her is probably a bit sort of chaotic, which is dark side-ish, I guess. Okay, so let's head to each one of these then. There's 3. Do the north one first. And like we said, there's no bonus missions in here anyway, so I'm just going to go Straight to the north. Not that we need to do bonuses anyway, with us being a little bit ahead on the levels. But it'll be nice to not have to do all of the planetary storylines on the next 2 planets as well, so I guess bonuses might as well still be done. Hey, this is a really cool place. This looks great. I like it a lot. Okay, so they're not close enough to that, right? I can just sneak right through. This isn't going to aggro them. I wonder what she's going to turn into when I release her.
There's more than one way to free an AI.
If you say so. Alright. Easy enough then. I guess each one's going to be exactly the same. Unfortunately, so let's head to the east first. I really like the design of this place though. It's cool. I don't think we've seen anything like this before. Maybe I've just missed it. It's interesting though that she said she was the creator of the Rakata, obviously, but also Zabrak, Twi'lek, and another. I can't remember which one. Oh, the Eshkar. Yeah, we knew that already though, I think. But it's interesting that she's the Zabrak and Twi'lek creator. So maybe that's where those whole species came from. That's a bit mental. I kind of like it. It's super cool.
Who needs slicers?
I'm just going to electrocute it again, aren't I? Yeah. I guess each class has a different thing they do at that kind of thing. Obviously, this is my class storyline, so they don't do this exactly, but you know, at this kind of thing. Nice. Alright, just one more to do. That's the south. Really cool. I wonder if we're going to be able to change our race actually at this point. Like it says rebuild you, and if she's responsible for making all those, could I switch to being a Twi'lek character? That could be a bit crazy. I can't... I mean, I've never seen anything like that before in the game, so I assume that's not possible, but... Let's see. She said she would rebuild me to anything. Electrocute it.
Even Rakata devices break.
Why even bother trying? Oh, these are closer. Wow. Lovely, no loot though. Alright, so now I just go back, and it should be a rebuilding time. I'm definitely not going to be level 45 before we leave El Savas though, am I? I guess I'll be pretty close though, right? Because I've still got the handing in to do for this one. 22,000, is that a lot of experience? Yeah, kind of. Feels like a decent amount. I'm not sure if I should have killed some of these droids, actually. I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to sit in that, right? Is that what I have to do next? Here we go. Let's find out.
At last, child. Thank you. We needn't worry about the Rakata anymore. I have turned the machines against them. They are dead.
Alright. That was easy.
I think I've earned my payment.
Of course, child. Your reward is well earned. I will remake you.
Yes. Get in there. Okay, so no options about what I get remade into. Guess that would be asking too much. Well,
The ancient Rakatan specification has been altered. You have been remade. Your power will no longer devour you.
Rakatan specification.
What do you mean, ancient Rakatan specification? Am I Rakata now?
You are you. I have merely reorganized your cellular structure. If I could build a Rakata, that species would not have died out. Go, child. I will never forget the kindness you have shown me.
Okay, fair enough. I hope there's some sort of follow-on there to see what she does next. But that is it now, right? I just need to go to ship's airlock and report to Commander Callum. So, yep, we will be fast traveling all the way back down to here and heading back up to the airlock. Not the airlock, the station. Commander Callum is first.
Welcome, my lord. Your assistance has proven invaluable, just as the Emperor foresaw. The Dreadmasters are safe. In freeing them, you have truly accomplished the Emperor's vision.
The Dreadmasters have a temper. Try not to anger them.
Naturally. But thank you for the advice. It goes without saying that all events on Belsavis are strictly confidential, especially those pertaining to the Eshkar. But enough formalities. With the Dreadmasters freed, the galaxy will know fear once more. The Emperor thanks you for everything.
Thank you. Oh, these are head? No. Alright, and then for the class storyline, I need to go to my ship's airlock, which is this. Guess I'm going to see somebody? Hello?
Child, thank you again for freeing me. I very nearly finished claiming control of this prison. I've had one of the prison security droids install an upgrade to your ship as a sign of my gratitude. May it help you on your journey.
What? Your ship's meeting console? Okay. Alright, let's see what that's like. What would happen if I hadn't released her, though? I guess it would just find another way to give me the whatever upgrade. Alright, so the meeting console, is that just... Oh.
Importantly, hail to you, Master.
Is that different? I can't remember that being there. I can't even remember a room being there. I'm losing it, I think, right? So this is just the... It didn't used to be called the meeting console, it's just intercom.
I'm finished here.
You're looking a lot better, that's for sure.
Papanu Gasavans, Lo Anis, Pose Tauhana.
Hey, we're getting a holo call here. Someone named Moff Pyron.
What just happened? So now I've got to go to the ship's holo terminal, alright, okay? I'm kind of getting lost. What's the upgrade to the ship? Is it this? I don't know.
My lord, Moff Valian Pyron, I've heard much about you. I thought it was time we spoke.
Alright.
I've been watching this conflict between you and Thanaton. I intend to be on the winning side.
And which side have you deemed that to be?
I don't know yet. However, Thanaton's particular old-fashioned philosophy cannot survive much longer regardless. You lack Imperial connection. But with the proper display of patriotism, you could easily win many of the Moffs to your side.
Did you have a scheme in mind?
At Thanaton's behest, the Empire recently cut funding on a project called the Silencer. A superweapon capable of disintegrating an entire armada. If an ambitious young Sith were to see the weapon to completion, and then test fire it on a Republic fleet, she would be well regarded.
Sounds awesome.
I'm guessing it takes more than sheer desire to complete this weapon.
You're right. A special sensor chip, the CN-12, is required. The chip is only built on Nar Shaddaa. It's illegal in the Republic. In the Empire, it's... well, we don't use it lightly. But I understand your little cult on Nar Shaddaa has moved into electronic weaponry and is now the chief supplier of these chips.
I will consult my cult and see what we can do for you.
I'm pleased to hear it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have this business of the war to attend to.
Boring. Wow, my cult's been doing quite well in my absence then. So I need to go to Nar Shaddaa before going to Voss. Interesting. Before doing that, however, that room was there before, I think. Before doing any of that, I'm going to talk to all of my companions then. Let's go through their storylines. See if Kem's got anything to do.
How Saip, Sai Uren Sa Sayans, Du Sayan Frawa.
Oh wow, that's quite big.
Well, don't lay it on so thick. It might go to my head.
Paulos Jasir Banas Ja Taimar Paus, Aiklas John, Laune Kai in Kudaitin.
Yes, thank you, apprentice. This body has some remarkable abilities. I'm beginning to rather enjoy it.
For the last time, I'm not your apprentice.
Not now, no. But you can't suppress the order of things.
Jawais from Bama Daga, I housed the Didum, Neve Lilidum.
I really like having her around though. I find it quite funny still. I shouldn't. Quite childish, but I guess I might get rid of her eventually if there becomes an option in his storyline to free him of her. Hello.
If you hadn't become Sith, what did you want to be?
What?
I always wanted to be a starship captain.
I guess you got part of what you wanted. This is a pretty nice ship. I've been thinking about this lately. I was trained to be a Jedi practically from birth. I wonder if it was the right thing. I never really got the chance to choose.
You can do whatever you want now.
I guess I'm still trying to figure out what I want.
Okay, that went well. What?
My lord, I know I'm not officially your apprentice, but I wanted to thank you. I know we've not always seen eye to eye, but I've learned so much from you and your example. You may not always follow the light, but you are good.
A Sith gets a reputation for being good. She loses all respect.
Don't worry. I can keep a secret. I feel more at one with the Force than I've ever felt. I have peace like the Jedi speak of and freedom like the Sith. So, thank you.
Nice. Alright. She's really coming round. I don't have to argue with her at all now. Okay. What's this guy? What was he from? Relic Hunter dude?
My lord, remember I told you about my mentor, Orsilio Gan? He took me under his wing after I discovered the domesticated Rancor tooth. I was polishing the Rancor tooth and placing it among my things when I noticed a medallion he gave me last time we met. I decided to call him, but none of his frequencies work anymore.
When was the last time you spoke to him?
It was before I went to Hoth. We met at a cantina on SWTOR for a little light archaeological talk. He said he was on his way to Malachor III. That's when he gave me the medallion. It's the last I saw of him.
Malachor III is pretty remote. He probably just fell out of touch.
You're probably right. I can't help but think of something odd he said just before we left. He gave me the medallion and said something like, "In case you need me." I just thought he'd had too much to drink. He did love to imbibe.
Alright, but this guy I can't do anything for, so can I just send him away maybe? I think that's what happened in the other one, right?
Does the medallion have anything written on it?
No, just old runes. Most of it nonsense. I'm sure it's nothing. You can't keep an Imperial Reclamation Service man down. I guess I'll keep an ear and an eye out. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
Alright, easy enough. Normally they just come straight back at me saying I found something.
Welcome back, Master.
Oh, thank you.
Just completed a new meal.
Alright, pirate dude.
Hey, I got an idea. You ever fly to the middle of nothing, cut the engines, and just drift?
Nope.
I have better things to do.
You sure? Won't take long. Just need to get out and get moving. Clears my head, you know.
You just don't take a hint, do you?
Hey. I'm just taking the wrong ones, I guess.
Do not like that guy. We were never going to get on. And I definitely don't want those missions. Okay, so it looks like the next thing I have to do... I'm still a bit confused about this mission console and the whole mother conversation. What did she install and all that? But it looks like I'm heading to SWTOR. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be... if it'll turn into like a full mission or if it'll just be... maybe going in there and just talking to my cult leader dude? Oh well. But either way, I'll head back there now, but I'm going to do that between episodes, so we're going to have to say that that is the end of this episode, and we'll do SWTOR at the beginning of the next one, and hopefully the start of Voss as well at the beginning of the next one. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, hope you are enjoying, hope you will enjoy, but by far, the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Wars: The Old Republic.